Hi, uh, this is my first video tutorial regarding home lab or self-hosted apps. So for my first tutorial, I decided to create a Proxmox tutorial to how to set it up, a Proxmox environment and how to set it up, configure it to have a virtualization environment. So to do that, we just need the Proxmox ISO, which is I already downloaded from their website. Uh, just type in Proxmox, head down to their download page, and choose the latest installer from here. Download it. So I already have it. And next, you need you need to make this ISO to a bootable drive. So you need the app called Rufus or whatever your preference is. You can use Balena Etcher also. So in this case, I will use Rufus. Um, Head down to this. This is their official website here. You can choose this. Unverified, download unverified. So I have my Rufus here. Put it in my desktop. So you already have both. So after this, you just need your USB drive to create a bootable installer. I'll plug it in, so it should appear in my computer here in my laptop. So this is newly formatted, so I guess it won't appear. So actually we can just go ahead and just run Rufus. It will surely detect our USB drive. Yeah, so I guess this is the one here. This is my USB drive, and click on select and look for your Proxmox ISO, which is here. So open it, just click OK and start. So what I'm making is a Proxmox bootable installer, and after this you need your computer, which basically just like old computer you have sitting around, or if you are willing to go all in, so you'll have a better options. You have a better options. You bought a new computer. Well, for me, what's important is you have a big storage, because over time, eventually you'll get a lot of apps running in your in this server. So it's better to be prepared. Have a big storage, like maybe 4 terabytes. But for my server, which I'll be making my video, I have a 1 terabyte NVMe and 4 terabyte HDD. So I have to pause this video. It's almost done. So I'll be showing you the whole process of installing Proxmox. So I'll be shifting away to show to use my cell phone camera and record the whole process. So I'll be back and I will be showing you the process of installing Proxmox to their computer. Okay, I'm back. So I'm uh, I'm in a BIOS mode in my server. So what I need to do now is just plug it in my newly created USB drive to my computer. So my computer is in here. So
one important thing to note is you need to enable the virtualization of your device or your computer. For Intel, it should be under CPU mode or CPU configuration, and look for Intel virtualization technology and enable that. And in my case, since I'm using EMD CPU, it has a different name. So let's check what is that virtualization to be enabled. So let's look for the CPU configuration. It's actually here, CPU configuration, and SVM mode. So it's already enabled, SVM mode, so we're good to go. So one more thing, we need to set the BIOS to boot to our USB drive. So my USB is not yet detected, so I guess we need to reboot it first because I just plug it in. So we need to reboot it. So let's see if we can find a USB drive. Go back to the BIOS mode. And here we go. Let's check. Let's go to the advanced option, hitting F7. Boot. There you go. We have our USB drive. Just hit enter to boot on that drive. And we're here, the Proxmox GUI, installation GUI. So let's choose install Proxmox graphical. So it's detecting our Ethernet port, our network. So as you notice, I have the 10.0 network. So just need to click on I agree. Here, if you have, as I have said, I have two drives available in my server. So if you click the drop down menu, I have a 1 TB and approximately 4 TB HDD. So the plan is for the Proxmox OS, I want to install it in my 1 TB, and as we go along, we will be installing our apps exclusively in our bigger drive. In my case, it's the 4 TB. So I will be showing you that in my future videos. But for now, let's focus on 1 TB for the installation. So click next. So fill it out, your country, time zone, and keyboard layout. Just next. Your password, super secure password. Mail. You need a valid email for this, okay? So for these options here, it will automatically detect your network. I'm using the 10.0 subnet. So for your host name, you can change it whatever you like. We can just change that later. So for me, I could just put PVE dot Cebutec com, and for my IP address I want it to be 10.0.0.100. For the DNS server I will be using Google DNS. Yeah, and just click next. Check the automatically reboot after successful installation. Hopefully this will go through, but uh, I have an experience in the past that it will experience an error, and if we experience that, we'll just have to reboot it and do these steps all over again, and it will go through the installation. So click install from here. Yep, this is what I'm saying. So you just have to click OK for this one and just click reboot, or you can manually reboot your PC. And I don't know if this is the bug or yeah, but I experienced this one before, but I just have to reboot it and do the installation again, and it went through. Because maybe it's the drive that's I'm using the drive in Windows before, so actually the partition is not suitable for this setup. So you just have to do it again. And hopefully this time it will be successful. We'll have a successful installation. So if you experience that particular error, so you just have to do what I did here. So I need to show that to you. I agree, just the same way. 1 terabyte. Password. Email. Okay, just click next. Host name pve dot so I want to change it to IP address 10.0.0.100 DNS. Just click next, and hopefully we will have a successful installation. It's a good sign. We're in 60%. So after if the installation is successful, you need to reboot and unplug your USB drive, so it won't boot to the USB no more. Okay, installation successful. Just click on reboot, unplug your drive, USB drive I mean, and see what we have here. we can do it. Okay, it's rebooting. Okay, you just have to wait for it to load. There you go. So our Proxmox installation is successful and we're up. We have to access. We need to access the web. I mean the URL for this one with this address https 10.0.0.100 with a port 8006. So I have here my laptop ready. So this is actually they are in the same network. So we could actually access it and try it. Let's open the browser. Just type in the IP address 0.0 and oh, I've been holding the camera while typing, so this is a little bit difficult for me. Okay, there you go. Okay, so since we don't have the SSL yet, so we just have to click on advance and proceed and save. Sorry for that. And we're in. You just have to type in root and your password. And Proxmox is up and running. So I'll be back to continue the configuration and the settings, and we have to prepare the drive. So I'll be using my desktop in this part in the next part. So see you in the next part. Bye.
Okay, I'm back. So first things first, we need to access our Proxmox UI through the browser. Type in your IP address and your port. Excuse me. Username is root. Password is the password that you previously created in the installation. Login. This error, just have to disregard this. For your no valid subscription error, just click OK. So before deploying any virtual machines or container, we have a few steps to go through just to prepare our disk drives and for the storage. So first thing, we need to go through data center, click here, go to the storage and remove this. Okay, local LVM, you will need to remove this. And next, you have to go through, you have to click on the PVE. So I have this command prepared and I will put it in the description. So first command, we need to input or type uh, lv remove /dev /pve /data. You really want to remove? Yes. Next is lv resize -l plus 100% free /dev /pve /root. Enter. Next is resize 2fs slash dev slash mapper pve dash root. Okay, so let's check summary. So we have our NVMe usage at 0.29% of the 1 terabyte. So next up, as you remember, I have the 4 terabyte drive, which is it's not appearing here yet. So we need to add that also. So steps, we need to go through the data center, I guess. Storage, no, PVE, and dist. And there you go. It's under PVE, disk, and my 4 terabyte hard drive is here. So let's try to wipe it. Um, Done. So let's check. I guess we need to reboot it first. Oh no, after wiping it, we have to make it, we have to make a drive, a VM, create. This is our 4 terabyte. Name it whatever you like. You have to add the storage. Let's say I'll name it storage 1. Add storage. And there you go. Just like that, we already have our 1 terabyte NVMe, as you can see here. And I also have my 4 terabyte. So let's check our dashboard here. I have my CPU usage, my RAM, drive. So I guess we're all ready. We're all set. And my next video, let's deploy a virtual machine or container and start deploying an apps. So Proxmox is already set, and we can now go to the fun part. Okay, so see you in my next video, and bye for now.